Welcome back to Ruby on Nails, and it's time to have a little bit of a throwback party. Welcome back to Ruby on Nails, and if you haven't noticed, we've entered into the month of July. Specifically, we're now kind of in the end of it. If you're in the nail polish world, you know what that means. Or at least I assume you do. Maybe you're new and you're just getting started, so let me tell you. The end of July is when Holotaco has their anniversary, and they come out with a very fun anniversary collection, and that's what I'm here to show you today. Now, this is a limited edition collection, just like how all of their anniversary collections have been, but if you also notice that every once in a while, Holotaco opens up the vaults, which means they bring back collections that they thought were sold out, and they've had time now to do a recount of their stock. So if you miss out on this anniversary collection, keep your eye out for those vault sales, because occasionally they pop back up. But now that I've told you that and given you that little piece of tidbit, I want to talk about this collection, because that's why you're here. And I'm here because I have a nail polish problem. So, the anniversary collection is always when Holotaco gets to play around with their collection boxes. Again, if you're new and you don't know much about Holotaco, every time they have an official collection, they release a limited edition box to go along with that collection, playing along with some of the themes that they are having for that specific collection. This collection is themed around retro, 90s retro, baby. So when I opened up my PR package, oh my god, I got a blast from the past. I cannot remember the last time that I used this item. And yes, I'm actually old enough to have used this item quite a lot when I was a kid. That's right, the box is themed around a VHS. Now, if you don't know what a VHS tape is, I'm not gonna explain it to you. You got Google. VHS tapes were something that I used quite a lot as a kid. I remember watching The Hobbit on VHS, and yes, there is a cartoon version of The Hobbit. Before I get lost in nostalgia, let me just show you this box, because I love talking about boxes, and Holotaco always has something fun for me to talk about. Here is the box, and dear God, it was a blast from the past, but as you can see, like I was saying, they went full out with the details here. Like, this looks like a VHS sleeve. Now, a lot of the movies that I had as a kid, they just had the sleeve that dropped out at the bottom, but I really like what they did here. They have a nice little cutout here for easy access to that, but I'm not showing you that just now. No. I do want to just point out this wonderfully detailed back of my VHS tape. As you can see up here, we got a nice little quote from the queen herself, reminiscent of the time where movies used to be quoted and advertised on the box. And then we've got a description of the collection, we got our little warnings and stuff. It's just, I really, like, she must have gone and found some VHS tapes to get the inspiration for this. But let's take off this sleeve so we can look at the tape, and yeah, it really does look like a VHS tape. That's very exciting to me. I don't know, I get a kick out of 90s nostalgia, even though, like, to me it doesn't feel like it was that long ago. But yeah, this VHS tape, it kind of looks like the home movies that, well, at least my parents created. As you can see, we've got the name of the collection along the spine. We have, of course, the details. We got our little rating down here. It's rated Holotaco, so... This collection is rated HT for all Holotaco audiences. It's not suitable for children, though. When you open up the box, it is like a typical box. This is where your nail polishes would be, but I got impatient and I had to try them now. Now, that's not the only thing I have to show you today. I also have this nail polish traveling case in a limited edition color as well. As you can see, it matches the outside of the VHS tape with all of these beautiful neon colors. It has the same matte finish, and it has the same zipper hardware, just in a different color. Now, of course, like the other nail polish travel bag, it has a removable foam insert for you to stick your nail polishes in so they remain safe while you travel. For me, I like to use mine as a makeup bag because I need a bag this large for only some of my makeup. But yeah, I thought it was really fun that we got another version of the makeup bag. Some people prefer really bright, colorful bags, and some people like the black neutral bag. I'm still a real big fan of the embossed Holotaco print that is on this bag. Wow, that is so bright, my camera doesn't even know what to do. Those are the two things that I had to show you here, but now that we're done with that, I can actually show you what this nail polish looks like. Or let me tell you about it a little bit before I even show it to you. I'm so excited, I keep getting ahead of myself. So this collection is a new formula to Holotaco, and I'm really excited to talk about it. I always love it when a brand comes out with a new formula. It's just an exciting little thing for me to play around with and talk about and obsess about. So this new formula is a jelly formula, and this is also the first time that we're really seeing a neons collection from Holotaco, and it's a neon jelly formula, if you couldn't tell from my nails. But not only is it a neon jelly collection, it's holographic as well, like, duh. So there are 5 neon jelly holographic polishes in this collection, and while I'm not a huge jelly person in general, I really liked this collection. I'm not just saying that because it's sponsored, you know, I'd give you the tea. I thought that this jelly formulation performed really well. I loved how fast drying it was. It dried down to a semi-matte finish, so you know pretty easily when to apply the next layer of product. I liked the holographic quite a bit because I'm me, you know me. Maybe you don't, but I love holo. But yeah, now that I've given you a little bit of the deets, unfortunately I don't have the price for you, but I am going to add that in the description when it is available down below, so check there, or even just go to Holotaco's website. You should be able to find them now. I'm gonna stop rambling so we can actually look at these polishes together, so let's go. Now, it wouldn't be a Holotaco collection without a blue polish, but this time instead of a dark blue, we're gonna go with a nice light and bright blue because this collection is just electric and you need an electric blue. This is Be Kind Rewind, and it's a blue jelly polish. It also has holographic glitters running throughout it that show up nicely in the sunshine. As you can see from that first coat, it was very sheer because, once again, it's a jelly polish, but I was very happy with the opacity in the second coat. As you can see, it is pretty much fully opaque. If you wanted a really dark, opaque nail, you could apply a third coat, but I was satisfied with the opacity here. Next up, we have Life in Plastic, and for a second, I was convinced that this was some sort of marketing ploy, but then I remembered, hey, it's the 90s, baby, and we all had a Barbie. At least I did. I don't know about you. I had many, and I cut their hair off all of the time. As you can see, this is a bright, hot pink jelly polish, and you can see that it does dry down as a semi-matte. It makes it very easy to tell when you need to reapply a second coat, but as you can see, it's got that holographic glitter running throughout, and I like the opacity here. There was some patchiness on the tip of my nail, but I think that's primarily due to the length. Next up, we have High Def, and yeah, this one my camera struggled with all of the time. Neon yellows are hard to film, and this one is no exception. As you can see, the white balance was shifting constantly, and I didn't notice. I really like this one. It was my favorite from the entire collection. It's super bright neon, brighter in person, and it was very opaque in 2 coats, but it still had that jelly kind of layering feel to it, which I really liked. As always, I'm not going to tell you to buy a specific polish, but if you wanted to get one, I would definitely go with this one. It's bright, it's summery, and it is in your face. Next up is Anti-Hero. I think this is a song reference, I'm pretty sure, but let's just keep talking about this polish. This is a bright purple polish. Bright as in, let me just gouge your eyes out for a hot second and then we'll be good. As you can see, there's some patchiness in that first coat, but second coats always fix everything. This was my second favorite from the collection. I'm a big fan of gouging your eyes out purples, and the added holographic glitter really just tickled my heart. I think we need more heart ticklers in the nail polish world. Like, who doesn't like a good old heart tickler? Last but not least, and something I'm actually really happy with because I don't see many like special effect bright neon orange polishes in my work, so this one is a nice little tidbit for me. I also really like that Holotaco changed it up by including an orange polish in their collection. I kind of wish this was permanent because I can see myself going through this bottle of polish quite a bit. While it didn't make it in my top 2, it's definitely in my top 3, and it's like a carrot. You just plucked it from the ground and you smashed it on your nails. Okay, so now that you've seen all of the polishes, what do you think? Personally, I really like this formulation. I think it will be very easy to use them in several different application ways. If you want a fully opaque nail, you can have a fully opaque nail. If you want something that's a little bit more jelly-y, you can have that. And I also think that the opacity in these make it perfect for nail art. I know that's probably what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to be traveling in a little bit, and I think it would be really fun to have like a little neon jelly French manicure, because regular French manicures are boring. That is my thoughts, that is my opinions. I hope you enjoyed this video, and definitely let me know what your thoughts and opinions are on this collection, especially as you start getting them in your hands and you get some time to play around with them. Again, I'm just super excited to see this corner turned for Holotaco. It seems like we're just gonna have one exciting collection after exciting collection, and I'm ready for that journey. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, and if you like my videos, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you all later. Bye! But let's take off the...